So are the traditions we love here in New Orleans. Shan Bailey joins us with a preview of an event lighting up downtown.
Shelby, I can't believe it's already that time of year. Today marks the official kickoff to the holidays in downtown New Orleans with the annual lighting of Canal Street. Officials with the Downtown Development District will flip the switch at the Canal Place Plaza. The tradition turns on millions of twinkling lights along historic Canal Street from South Claiborne Avenue all the way to the Mississippi River and along Convention Center Boulevard. The fun starts around 4:30 with caroling from the Voices of Peter Claver Choir, holiday characters, food and drink, and a special visit from Santa Claus. Then the official lighting will follow at around 5:40 p.m. And along with helping make downtown look a little more festive, the celebration aims to draw both visitors and locals to the area through the busy holiday shopping season to shop, of course, dine, and take in all the various attractions. Now, speaking of attractions, we are also counting down to several holiday lights events kicking off this weekend. Tickets are on sale right now for this year's celebration in the Oaks, officially opening this Friday at City Park. On the North Shore, families can see the lighting of the Oaks along the Madison Riverfront on Saturday. Then on Sunday, Kenner's Magical Christmas Village opens at Heritage Park in Rivertown, and in Jefferson Parish, Christmas in the Park kicks off its 39th year at Lafreniere Park. That's happening on Monday. Now, these are just a few upcoming holiday light celebrations to mark on your calendar as we head into the holiday season. We know there are even more expected around our viewing area, and you can stay up to date at NOLAnow.com. Shelby, back to you.